Ohayo, Ni-chan? Would you like dinner? Or a bath? Or perhaps...
No! No! Hey! Hey! What are you doing? This is a cop.
nothing.
This is the cops. What are you doing, sir?
I am doing nothing.
FBI, open up your door.
I... Oh, fuck.
Run, Ozzy, run!
Oh no, someone's gonna come pounding on my door. Yelling at me why I just pounded on my desk loudly. Yeah.
Ozzy, run! Run, they found our operation! We need to run!
He can't escape.
Ah!
I have a new...
What?
We have
This is my
trained snipers with
I
the
love you,
sight
you're
on them right
homo.
now. What?
Ah!
Are you...
Ozzy, run! He's found our operation!
Why are we still here? Just to suffer?
You know, Fox, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't even know if Ozzy's gonna be here for the next couple of minutes.
Should I, so, I'm gonna eat a habanero pepper, like, sometime during this. Should I wait till Ozzy gets back, or should I start now?
Yeah, let's start. Let's start without him.
I'm eating a habanero pepper gummy, so yeah, do the intro, then I'm gonna eat it.
Hello, welcome back to the Oddities podcast. I'm your host, Ozzy, the Australian nut job. Also here with Ground or Grongus or Pickle Man and the Foxy Blue Moon Man, who is about to eat a habanero gummy.
Yes.
I can't wait to hear him dying.
Shall I do it now?
Eat it, pussy.
Yes!
3, 2,
I'm
1. Oh.
Let's go! He's dying! Let's go!
Wow.
Shh, crap.
Wow.
Yes, Ozzy. Yes, Ozzy. What's going on? What's going on, man?
More chewy than I expected.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a gummy.
Not even that
Okay,
hot.
so we need to start a summarization of chapter 3.
Yes. Okay, so we will go back and definitely let some on a later episode and talk over the and do the first two chapters better, but chapter 2 of the Magically Strange Oddities, chapter 3 of the Magically Strange Oddities, Quiet Times.
Yes. So Quiet Times. How does Quiet Times start again?
Quiet Times basically takes place one day after the events of
Ow, ow.
of On the Run.
Yep.
Wait, Fox is dying. He's getting it now.
Let's go! Fox is dying. Let's go.
Ground, we can't lose him. He's the most sensible of us.
Shit, you're right.
I'm the middle ground. I'm the middle ground between you two. Fox is the most sensible. You're the least sensible ground.
I think it's the other way around. Anyway,
Fuck, what do we do?
I'm okay. Anyway, I'm literally the most important because I'm the only one who can actually, like, record this stuff.
Yeah, you are.
Well,
if he dies, you don't get the podcast out.
Damn it, you're right. Fuck.
Okay. So the story begins. Wait, how does it begin again? Like,
let's go look into Discord DMs with the search bar.
Fuck
Chapter
me.
2. Chapter 2. That is gonna take forever.
Let me tell you, there will be some spicy moments, some sad moments. This time we will not be. This time we will not bleep out the term he died. What shall we bleep out this episode, Fox?
No, I don't. You better not do anything bad, Fox.
No.
No!
Well, actually, the spice of the gummy isn't that bad. It just tastes horrible.
Okay. So.
I don't want to be a part of this podcast anymore.
There, Ground. It's only for one episode.
Okay, but wait. This is the episode about Rule 34.
Yeah, exactly. Which is why it makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Oh gosh, that
Uh,
was horrible.
So,
Well, I'm gonna go chug some water now.
Well,
so
anyways, let's get.
we close out the end. The Hell invasion was stopped in chapter 2, and ending on the subject of a Hell invasion. So we start up the next day, and we go inside to see a femboy vampire has entered. This character will have nothing to do with the rest of the story. Just
Yeah,
femboy
yeah.
vampire.
Femboy vampire, let's go.
But hey,
Femboy
at least
two,
we
give us
have
a ring.
another femboy character. To match the strength of Keno.
They tried to be best girl number 2, but then the plot was like, fuck you.
Okay,
So-
so dun 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 dun.
Boom.
Okay. Okay, so then Zeno and Hatter go to the bar to meet their many friends to mourn the death of Senor Death or Sir Death.
Yeah.
Sad times all around. Tears are exchanged. Hayden's ends up showing up there because it's been a long day. I want to drink.
Armith's just ranting about how he's not dead, but everyone's like,
Oh yeah,
No.
and
Yeah,
he's
I was
dead.
also there.
oh no, he was there. I'm pretty sure because that was where B also was introduced.
While we were there, we look over to see a person who is obviously observing. This is
Yeah.
B, or whatever.
Or- What the fuck was her name again? Was it Bella? I think it was might have been Bella.
Seems-
No. Oh yeah, no, it was Bella. It was Bella.
Hot, hot, hot.
What that 1 second? What?
Pump it. Hot, hot, hot.
So
Bella-
yeah, we
Bella-
introduced
yeah,
a new
Bella.
character name.
Her name is
Yeah.
Bella. So okay. So after a long little sequence of
That tastes like
people, a final goodbye from Sir Death doing another Garcello
Yeah.
as he shows up in a ghostly form to say one last goodbye. You could never mind. I was gonna make a Hamilton.
I made the saddest fucking moment using that fucking yeah.
At least for you. I mean, I'm partly numb, so I wouldn't have felt that. But I understand you were invested. So so in the end, everyone does go home.
Yeah.
So one thing we shall note. Now the government is keeping an eye on the oddities as.
Of course, the oddities don't even know this.
Considering they were just after the oddity is believing to be affiliated with war criminals and shit, and needing to know where the fuck they went because they just disappeared after a X-class event.
That's how they're reasonable. They're actually reasonable.
Very reasonable. Do not hate on the government, kids. The government is here to
Yeah.
protect us, even if we think their policies are dumb. So,
Yep.
yeah. So,
I feel better now that I chugged a glass of water.
chugged
You know
glass
what? Fuck the stream that you're gonna do next week. Do the eat the nitro.
of Ethan Nitro.
No, I was gonna do it on playing Minecraft Bed Wars.
So,
No, fuck you, do it now.
Anyway, no, I'm gonna do something worse later. So
Or-
if I eat the little nitro now, I can't do the worst thing later. Sorry,
Fox.
now to compare.
Are you guys finished jacking off?
Yes.
You sound like an old divorced couple,
I'm going to
or
Sorry.
just an old married couple. You're going to murder me?
Yes.
Who's
What
going
the
to be the
fuck?
Who's going to be the quirky Aboriginal? Well, not Aboriginal. Who's going to be the quirky alien person?
We're gonna kidnap, we're gonna kidnap, 180 wouldn't be interesting,
He's
Well,
not interesting.
I'm the
I said
interesting alien
wouldn't.
person because I'm not in the same fucking country as you.
180's not that interesting. I know him. He's
He,
very
he,
fucking
Yeah,
he,
I
boring.
just said he's not
he
interesting. Ooh, I know a
Hey, hey,
British
hey, hey, hey!
person.
No, 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 no! We'll talk about him next
We
episode.
we can replace him with a British person.
Shut up!
You're going to replace me with a British person, you fucking quank. All right, so
You fucking British. You fucking British, mate. You fucking
British. God, fuck's sake! Can we get on to? Can we just
Yes, I
get,
want to get out of this
get on
fucking
with
story.
it?
Come on.
All right, so Armor. Before Death leaves, Armor says, I'll see you in the realm of spirits. Basically, the in between of heaven and hell, we'll call it. Not purgatory, the other purgatory. Who knows? So
Just call, yeah, I just call it limbo now.
limbo. It's a limbo. So the next day. What happened? Oh, yes. Uh,
Please
so
explain this.
Arma sleeps at the labs, and everyone slowly starts showing up. And okay, the most interesting part of the day is Sam showing up, and I'm not gonna scroll through everything, but Sam ends up taking, Arma ends up taking Sam about the planet and shit. Going to like Antarctica, Egypt, yada 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 yada.
And then the picnic stops him. Stops him in Egypt. And yeah, that happens.
Who
So they
stops
get
him in
back.
Egypt?
Yeah, they were. You remember you were going to the arm was going to the pyramids of Egypt of Pisa or whatever.
Yeah.
Giza.
The
Yeah.
Giza
Yeah. Then
pyramids.
yeah, the Giza pyramids, the ones that explode.
So they get back, and Arma takes to go see Hada in the in between realm,
No.
in the limbo.
No. Sir Desmond. Okay.
Meanwhile, kids, this is a little educational moment, but there's a thing called acclimatization where basically rapidly going between different temperatures is not very good for your body, so you'll get down with the sickness in the words of Disturbed. So yeah, now Sam is the sick girl, yummy. Uh so after the picnic in the limbo, we have a little offshoot. So the last chapter we introduced the character Spider, who is basically a young hacker kid, simple, referred to by Tech Boy as what's his face in chapter 2. Armor's weird somehow somewhat son Nil shows up like, hey yo, I'm going to pull you out of this little apartment you're in. You are going, and keep in mind it's like early hours of the morning type shit.
No, it's
And
actually
he's like,
very
I'm
late at
going to
night
take
when
you
you
about.
did that, actually.
I'm late night, early morning. You get the gist.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So, uh, yeah, Nil's like, yeah, I'm going to pull you out your room, and we're gonna do some fun shit. But it's 1:30 in the morning. And so, while they're semi-arguing, passive-aggressive arguing, I'd say, the bitch upstairs, who I don't think we ever made a name for, but I just keep visualizing her somewhat as Miss Caretaker, shows up. Nil does not like her, so he whips away. So he pulls.
Spider doesn't like
So
her.
fuck. fuck, Spider doesn't like her, so he pulls Neil in, shuts the door, like, yeah, everything's fine here. Get lost. And meanwhile, typical movie things might you could say typical movie things. Neil's like, you're gonna do this shit with me, or I'm gonna tell her what you're up to. And I'm like, and then Spider's like, God, fine.
I'm gonna tell her you kidnapped me.
What? How did I kidnap you? All right. Okay,
That man was planning
so
to
asleep.
physically harm
So a
me.
sleepover. Next day, the next day, they they go about town. They decide to first go to what I'm gonna say is like IHOP, I guess. I don't know. It's one of those like places where like kids playground and an arcade, and they also have pancakes in the morning. Um,
Oh, I didn't know.
Neil gets way too many fucking plates of first orders way too many plates of pancakes. Uh, and then yeah.
Yeah.
We get
But
some
of course they only. Yeah.
But
we get
they
some casual people spying on them, spying and whatnot.
Neil
So yeah,
casually pulls out 10 gold bars.
10 gold buzz. What else does he have in that inventory of his? If all he
Oh
gotten
wait,
in.
is it? Did we just jump cut from the breakfast shop to the restaurant?
No, there was
Also, we're
something.
gonna definitely skip
No,
that one cameo that happened earlier. We don't
yeah,
need to know about that.
can't.
Yeah.
Okay, you've lost me now. I'm trying to remember everything. Like, I'm being the one who's mainly telling the story here.
I'm
Please,
sorry.
someone remind me
I
of
want
this cameo.
the one from the stupid
Vortigan
cameo.
and
Oh yeah. Okay, so a couple days earlier. This was before Sam and Armor went around the world around. Okay, so me and Fox are writing a little thing ourselves. It's literally so right now we're calling it The Legend of the Party of Dumb Fucks.
because they're all just stupid.
Yeah. So earlier on back in chapter 1, before they'd left the Scratch reality, Hayden's had found a helmet that that we had explained in the I'd tried to somewhat explain in the other RP, but eh. Yeah.
Hmm.
So me deciding to write a page out of fucking Fate because I was watching Fate Apocrypha recently. Relic random spell book, use relic, summon ancient warrior that is affiliated with this item. And so we summon the warrior Vortigan. A another femboy who I'd like to just brand as a somewhat a Stolfo. Yeah. No, nothing really happened then. Arma summoned another character. They did a duel. Reality nearly fucking crashed. Yeah, just left that reality.
Sire Eclipse became all powerful or whatever.
Then
Yeah,
Arma was
some
like, frick you, and literally cut off his arm or something. Don't really
No,
remember.
he gave him a scar on his fucking face. It's a huge ass gash.
Oh yeah, I think you like punched him in the face or something, maybe kicked him.
So yeah.
Yeah.
Armor actually sent everyone to a coliseum of sorts. Uh, that's in like that was in a void. So then they left after summoning demons or ghost demon things, and
Uh-huh.
Armor was just like, you know what, fuck it, and then just killed off all the servants.
Yeah.
So yeah. So
Yeah,
now
he
back
shot
So
to
Vortigan in the head. That's really all he did.
he just like
um
turned, shot her straight in the head.
I'm sorry about
so
that.
should I should I
I was
explain
wanting
the
to do
entire
so much more with them. This is a bizarre way to write a story. So basically, what we're doing is we started off with a simple role play, but we're going in very deep, and we're actually writing I'd say, fairly interesting story.
I say that too, man. So should I go
And
into
we
the
are
entire
we are
maintenance
very
passage thing?
ambitious.
What?
What?
The maintenance passage, like the maintenance passage
Nah,
that
frick
we did. I
them.
don't think we covered it. But the thing
Okay,
is, the maintenance passage
we'll
is
go
the
into
most
depth
important
on
thing.
we'll go into depth on specific things later episodes.
Okay.
I honestly don't care. But
Either we might make that in episode 3, but so Spider and Nell after breakfast decide to go do some clothes shopping because Spider doesn't have much in terms of drip.
yeah, they
And
bought him
after
some nice drip.
they bought him some nice drip, homie. They brought him the Supreme shirt, the Supreme jacket. He dripping. Uh so after uh so after that did they go to did they have another meal for did they have lunch or did they go to the water? Did they go swimming?
They
I
went
think they went
swimming
for
for a while.
yeah, then they sort of went swimming. Spider not so much, he can't swim. Uh
Lol, what a loser.
it's called being a shut-in, mom.
Yeah,
So yeah. Then we get a brief little explanation as to why a 16-year-old is living on his own in an apartment because his parents are rich and are probably out on a small island. He don't know, he don't care, nor do they. They don't care about
also
their
we
own
got
son.
some sort of flashback where a boy is walking down like this freaking road that's icy, very sometimes like
Basically,
that.
that's basically a fucking Jack Frost reference. What was the film? I can never remember the name of that film. Was it Epic? No,
What are you talking
no.
about?
I
Uh,
think it's talking about
Jack
the one with all
Jack
the with
Jack
all.
Frost, the one with all the holiday spirits. The
Uh,
I forgot
Tooth
what it was
Fairy,
called
Santa
too.
I
Claus.
know what it's called.
I don't know what it's called either, but I remember that fucking
No,
show.
I do though.
Cool.
Tell us. Tell
No.
us.
Don't tell us
Okay.
then.
Yeah, no, okay, I won't tell you.
Okay.
Fuck you, Fox.
So
You know what? Frick you.
after another meal, well,
Fuck
we were
you.
going to have another meal before Spider ordered just way too fucking much and caused
Spider? It was
chaos.
No,
Nell. It was Nell.
nailed it.
Oh fuck you! Fuck!
No.
Fuck!
Here,
God!
I'll help
You-
you. I'll help you. Don't worry.
Okay,
Don't worry.
so
Don't worry.
Nil ordered
Nil
way too
ordered,
fucking much and
and then
caused
literally the
chaos and literally
entire
burnt
fucking
down the entire cafe.
yeah. It was. I thought it was fucking hilarious. Like there's like it was like super dramatic and everything.
Just made the chef have a fucking stroke.
Yeah, he fucking dies, and then everyone else, and then all of a sudden the fucking kitchen goes on fire.
No, it was like, ooh, that's pretty pog, not gonna lie.
And then the entire fucking place is burnt down.
So yeah, they then go and play some basketball. But they try to, but again, what do you expect from a shut-in knee is my question. He's basically what's that? There's always one character I can never remember in an anime, but it's the fucking edgelord in Love Is War. That's basically him.
uh,
He handles the financials. You punch the fuck. Yeah, okay.
And
yeah,
yeah,
he did.
he's like a
Oh my goodness, it's Hamilton because he worked
Hamilton reference.
he worked
I
as the
did it.
treasurer.
I got it. I got a Hamilton reference in.
Wait, no, but like the man worked as the treasurer. Oh my goodness, it's
treasurer-
Hamilton.
Treasury or state. Okay, so after basketball, it was it was a local ramen. No, it was a Chinese shop, and they got noodles.
Epic.
Then they went and lit fireworks because, yeah.
Yeah.
In the end, it didn't really do much to change Spider's perspective on going outside. But
Yeah,
hey,
then
friendship.
Then they'll stayed in that freaking mountain for literally like 10 years. Except not
Uh,
actually 10 years. He just stayed in that mountain.
exaggeration is important.
Yes. He just stayed in that mountain, not doing anything else for a while because he was
Spider would
planning
li-
something.
Spider at one point literally sends a drone up there like, "Hey yo, you want to spy on your dad and his girlfriend?" And you're like, "Nah, you
Nah,
sure?"
I'm kind of doing something more important that you'll find out about later.
Yeah, we're never gonna find out about it.
No, we're gonna
Mm.
find out about it in the next filler
The
Why
arc.
don't
next chapter, or
Nah, the next
why
filler
do we
arc.
all
next filler arc.
why don't why do we all just have our own subplots going on? We have like I have the entire thing about like the experiments.
Because
Austin. Yeah, this is fucking
yeah,
weird.
I've got like miniature character plots somewhat going on. Again, these are things we can explain later on. So,
Also,
Yeah,
Anguous. Wait, no, that happens
Ang-
later. Never mind. That
Anguist,
happens.
no,
Anguous.
yeah,
Yeah, I think that's how you say his
Angus,
name.
Angus.
picklehead, picklehead.
Okay,
Why is he
so
Picklehead?
He has green hair for fuck's sake.
True.
this is where Fox would flash up the P crew, but considering what I saw last episode, he's too lazy to do so.
Yes. And
So
it doesn't even matter because like people that are watching like through anything
so
else, well listening through anything, wouldn't see
so
anything. So yeah, I don't care.
so while other things were happening, Arma went to Israel to meet an old friend who said, "Hey, bring your friend, bring important characters that are relevant before the first chapter." Uh so
Yeah, don't
Arma
bring
comes.
Kino, don't bring Kino. He
Yeah,
specifically said
not
don't bring
she.
Kino.
She wasn't exactly that level of relevance. Uh, so
Yeah.
Sino.
She wasn't
So
relevant
ah,
enough, sadly.
don't put names in my head. Okay, Arma shows up at the labs like, "Hey yo, we go into Israel," and then Hayden's, who is a doctor, mind you, like, "Yo, Sam ain't gonna be able to go. She like sick, dog." He's
I
like,
don't really care. She
"Nah,
definitely needed so
it'll be
yeah,
it'll be fine. I'm pretty sure
it'll
he's got
be.
some he's got some god. We've got some god shit magic that can make him that can stop sickness.
I mean,
Ching ching chang chi ching chang chi cho. Uh, okay. So they all end up. So Armor, Sam, Adam, Hayden's, Kano.
And
Is that
then
all?
Alex. I think
Oh
there's
yeah,
also Alex and Susie.
Alex and his friend Susie. This is
Yeah.
a guy we're talking about here.
A
Yeah,
fucking buff ass
I like
there
to think of
too.
it as I like to think of it as the ironic big strong masculine guy, very soft boy.
Yep. That's his technicalities.
So we meet this friend in Israel, and he says, "Okay, I'm going to give you a glimpse into an I'm going to basically give you a glimpse into an alternate reality where no magic or anthropomorphism exists."
That
yeah,
scares
it's
me.
because Hayden's a furry.
He's not a
Okay,
furry.
okay. This was okay. This is just bringing me back to anger. So a couple days earlier, me and Fox were like miniature arguing about my fucking characters being furry. Why? It's just an anthropomorphic hedgehog. What's wrong with that? I've even asked friends. I've even asked some friends who are immersed in the furry community, and they said no.
No, hell no, hell no. We don't take that in.
That
We don't
Sonic
take that in.
That
We
Sonic
don't take
shit
that.
ain't that Sonic shit ain't no furry.
It's because
Yeah.
haha funny, angering the entire Sonic community.
I'm gonna fucking stab you, fuck.
It's funny, Fox. Funny, Fox. You know, yeah, I'm uh, I'm
Angering
looking at my
people is
shadow.
funny.
I'm looking at my Shadow the Hedgehog plush. That's sitting in my cupboard.
You shouldn't.
I'm looking at it.
Don't,
I'm look.
please.
I'm looking at my Shadow the Hedgehog plush. Fuck you.
Don't.
I'm looking at him.
No, leave him alone.
Shadow the Hedgehog is a badass motherfucker.
Oh no.
And he fucks my mother. Anyway.
What?
Oh!
I can't believe you did this.
So Adam wrote some shit on his arm, like, nah, I'm skipping out on this dream. So
Yeah, he
basically,
posted some mad cringe.
so we get a high school romance episode, everyone. Take notes, kids. So with that, wake up in the morning feeling like P Diddy. I'm going to put my jacket on. I'm going to hit the city before I leave. Brush my teeth while because my mom is a bitch. And when I leave, I'm gonna have to come back at about 4:35. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. So now Armor is basically rendered to just any other teenager, except he's real edge, and no one likes him.
Ha 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 ha.
There's nothing really different in like generally about like Sam in this scenario. So she's also a social reject. Very typically alone, very reserved, very quiet. However, a high achiever. Also late to school. So yeah, after the usual day's work, bullying and all, we go home and we also look back to ground. Alex.
Yep.
Oh
yeah, Alex. This shows like all off what happened with Matthews and Alex. Matthews was a detective with in the agency. Then then he joined the military. It's confusing.
Yes, and also we get a glimpse into what happened years ago. So, Kano was once the assistant of Dr. Hayden, since this is still very true in this reality. Even without all the supernatural. Usually very Kano usually very chipper, happy to work. Whatnot. Nothing overly exciting. Day 2 is where the interesting shit happens. Wink, wink. Or no, not wink. More like, you know what? Eyebrow movement. So, the day begins. Fuck.
Among Us.
Oh no, I'm trying to think.
Among Us kinda sussy.
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 So everything was mostly normal until about third class. No, sorry, no, it was second class of the day. The typical. It was a cooking class. Typical mean girls bullying Samantha, and I was like, "Oi, bitch, can you shut the fuck up? I'm trying to learn. Like, stay out of this, you weirdo." And he threatens him, and he threatens one of the girls with a knife. This gets
No,
them.
that's later. He threatens
No,
her with something else first. It's a needle. Because
Oh
he has,
yeah,
like,
no, he
stitches
threatened
on
her.
his
He
face.
threatened her with a sewing thread needle, saying he'd sew her mouth shut himself. This did get them to step back a little, and finally some form of peace. Then first lunch happens, and third lesson. Nothing exciting happens, but at least in the class itself. But Arma gets pulled out of the classroom, being asked if he had threatened one of the girls with a needle and thread. He did first denied, but with the amount of proof, proof presented by the dean and the lack of
Literally, there was no proof. The
the
dean
but the
gave no
but there was
proof.
just, well, no,
I have
the dean did the typical school thing. I've received this, so I would know. But
Cringe.
like a lot of people, so this girl naturally had a lot of friends, so they all went and reported Malum. That's his because that's Alma's name in this scenario, Malum.
I
Uh,
think I'm pretty sure I've explained that his
they
real name
all
is the Melon
yeah,
before.
yeah, I know, but still. They all reported him for threatening with a weapon, and with a lack of anyone to support Armor's side of the story.
I
Um,
mean, he didn't
Mal,
use a weapon though. He didn't.
well, it was a
He
potential
did.
weapon. If it's
Yep.
something that can be used to cause harm, it is considered a weapon.
Okay.
Uh, so without any proof to support Malum, he would be suspended for about 3 weeks, 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 weeks of suspension, which was not overly exciting. So second lunch strike, and everyone is and every asshole in the grade, basically nearly everyone is celebrating as finally, for God's sake, Malum got suspended. That kid is so fucking weird. Like, really. Sam overhears this, and she's like, "Hey, that's a little rude.
That's a
Hey,
little
don't.
cringe.
That's a yeah. God, sounds like someone's posting cringe. It's just a
And
meme, Dick. Sit
hashtag done
down.
it.
It's just a meme, Dick. Sit down. Uh, and like,
Silence.
who asked you, bitch? And after some rude words. Oh yeah,
No,
Armor had
no.
very epic speech about society.
Society. No. First,
Oh yeah.
so the girl here, so the one of the mean girls said, "What, do you like him or something?" Sam flustered is taken aback. Then Malum steps in like, "You bitches are all fucking cruel and retarded."
Also
Yeah,
society and stuff.
yeah, something about society. I swear
Society.
he was wearing his clown mask at that point.
wait, what?
He was wearing his invisible clown makeup that day. Like yeah. That is my.
Wait, what are you guys
That
talking
is not
about?
an insult that I made up. That is just a thing I made up. Invisible clown makeup. Uh,
Okay, I need to ask, what are you guys talking about? I've never heard this part of the story.
You don't
I,
remember him talking about society?
it wasn't necessarily society, but
Yeah, I
so
remember him actually saying society at some point in that.
so so the final lesson of the day, Ace hits, and Sam has been forced to sit next to Malum after all the mean kids sat nearly anywhere else in the class.
Armor just slept, I'm pretty sure.
No, he just sat there reading
Oh yeah,
reading a
red.
book. Yeah, that's been that. So that was a pattern all throughout. He like in class, instead of literally doing what he's meant to be doing in that class, almost every class, he's been reading shit about ancient uh ancient religion and whatnot.
Yeah,
Toki religion and ancient powers is no match for a good blaster. God, okay, I should just stop. So after that, after school, we go to Moon Sense, correct? Fox?
what?
Fox, was it Moon
What?
Sense?
Moon sense?
Let's go check. Let me go check. I think
Go on.
I can go
Yes,
check the
yes, yes,
actual
yes, yes,
thing.
yes.
Yeah. So, yes, Moon Sense basically Starbucks, but without the copyright infringement.
Yes.
Yep.
So semi-stalkerishly shows up. They both
Creepy.
end up getting They both end up getting drinks at separate times. Uh, and after sitting, Sam sits
I just
on the same lot
accidentally
of
played a
tables
weird
as
footage.
Malum, and after a minute or two, starts uh sure decides to say something. They end up interacting and all. Well, very very nice moment in time. I might say probably one of my favorite moments. I don't know. I like anything romance wise. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong in writing
What
this.
a freaking weeb, am I right, lad?
What's wrong with me trying to like romance anime?
How dare you like romance anime?
Wow, fuck you, Ground.
That's very unbased of you. Unbased.
Romance anime is where I found my
Ozzy got,
first
Ozzy got mad at me.
Bro, that's very unbased of
ground.
you.
Ground, I swear, you're acting. Ground.
What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Did I? I was just trying to make funny jokes. Sorry.
That's very unbased of you, sir.
That Ozzy got mad at me.
No, 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 no. The unbased thing
I
is
don't.
him
I
liking romance anime.
me.
Ground.
I don't like
Ground.
romance anime.
Ground.
No, I'm
Ground. We
talking
will
about
talk.
Ozzy, dum dum.
Ground,
Anyway,
honey. We will. Ground, honey. We will talk about this later. For now, So
whoa, whoa,
after.
whoa, wait, what did you call him?
I didn't say
Hey,
anything.
hey,
I didn't
hey!
say anything. I didn't
Let's
say
not
anything. I
handle
didn't
on
say anything.
that for
I didn't
too
say
long.
anything. I didn't say anything. So after a
Oh
little bit of
no.
back and forth, Sam finally has to leave. But before that, and little hug from behind, and then yeah, just leave because curfews exist.
Lol,
Mm-hmm.
Arma is just
You
laughing at that fact. Imagine having a curfew.
okay? It's called foster care. Well, again, we'll go through more of the character details. More of the in-depth character details in another episode, probably next episode, unless we have a guest.
We're probably gonna have a guest, honestly.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be 180 next. I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
it's not 180 next
the,
episode.
the the man who says we should consume Payday 2 content. Personally, I kind of agree with him, but at the same time, I don't.
Should we get Junit the cringe
G Unit the
sometime?
cringe. I just call him
I
Gun.
don't.
Gun.
Yeah,
Is
but
his
that's
name?
gonna be the
Is it?
episode where we can't swear. That's the episode we can't
Oh
swear in.
fuck!
Wait, we're gonna have a
Oh,
fun child friendly
I
episode.
I know for a fact that G Unit will not listen to this episode, mainly because of the title, and because we're literally telling. I'm gonna tell him. No, one of us is gonna tell him. If you did not like last episode for the swearing, you will not like this episode. You fucking bitch.
Yeah, then we have 180 next episode. Then we have, and then we'll choose an episode where G Unit comes
Yeah.
in, so it's the most family
One,
friendly episode.
yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna
Gunny
be.
Unit is
We
low
need to
key.
give. We need to
So I'm
give
trying to
a. We need to make
like.
a episode. We need to get another thing where Nil does some very wholesome stuff with Spider. Bam, that's the perfect episode. It's the most wholesome thing.
Are you sure?
Well,
I feel like he's just gonna encourage Rule 34. Hey, speaking of, that's gonna be the title of this episode.
Please.
oh
Uh,
yeah, we need to finish up the summary before we start getting into that stuff.
yeah. Uh, peanut butter baby. So
No.
after
Why?
Baby.
No.
so okay. Oh yeah. Also, oh that's right. Also, so why was Sam and Kenner? I mean, why were Hayden's and Kenner there if they really didn't have much to do with anything? Well, uh, the day before, the first day, Hayden's was like, "Why are you here? Did you not check your emails? I told you not to come because the inspectors are coming in, and I got to clean this bitch up." I was like, "Oh, sorry. Well, can I help you clean up now?" I'm like, "Sure." So the next day, the inspectors had been and gone, and Hayden's had got the news of the inspection, and it was bad. He was going to have to terminate Kenoshiri for religious reasons. That's the main thing because we can't have transsexuals in our Christian military base. But no,
Very.
the reason they cited was inadequacy for employment, which was false. But Hayden's would have had to have his contract terminated if he did not follow these orders. So
Fuck, how long have we been going?
terminated.
Why would I tell you, eh?
Because I'm
Oh,
pretty sure this episode's gonna be longer
old married
than
couple, old married couple, old married couple, old married couple.
I'm making
Yep.
a. No, never.
It's
I'd
it's
rather
almost been
die.
it's
No,
almost
that's what
been
you sound like sometimes. I
I
swear.
just say I'd rather die.
it's almost been an hour. It's almost been an hour.
All right. So, after an attack from
Taida, who's
Taida,
posting some
Taida,
mad cringe.
Taida in the
Zeus,
leather jacket, I guess, because they're trying to do military surveillance, and then Taida was a bitch.
Yeah,
and he was like,
posting some mad
"I'm gonna do
cringe.
boom. I'm gotta get that. Gotta get that." So yeah, after a bit of boom, 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 uh, yeah, went home. This is where the fun. This is where the fun begins. In the words of Anakin Skywalker in Revenge of the Sith. Uh,
This is where the fun
I
begins.
I warn
What
you.
else would
If you
I
have
know?
if you have allergies to horny, do not continue watching the podcast.
Let's
Damn
see
it,
an
we can't have Dr. Adam on this. Damn
episode.
it, damn it, damn it, damn it.
What?
Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Okay, all jokes
We
aside.
can't have.
Oh,
All jokes
are we gonna
aside.
talk about Alex's
Some
issue?
some. No. We'll be covering some interesting topics.
But are
Oh
we
Uh.
gonna
yeah,
speak about Alex's issue?
Adam's issue. You mean?
No, Alex
Oh
has
wait,
an
no,
issue.
Alex is. Yeah, with the.
With
Wait.
a mask
When did
fetish.
when? Oh. Yeah.
Especially when it comes
Oh yeah, we
from
need to
dead
talk. We
people.
should.
This is
So wait. When
canon,
did
and
the
I'm
cinema?
scared.
Okay. This is very very all over the place. But when did the cinemas happen? Was that
Uh,
like the
I think that happened between the Spider and Nils, like before the Spider and Nils stuff.
yeah,
I
yeah, it
yeah.
did.
Ah. God. Okay.
Nobody
So
cares though. It's cringe.
yeah, yeah, it was just a little date thingy between Sam and Arma. They went to the movies, watched Thriller. Meanwhile, Alex ran into Bella or B, and they were going to follow Sam and Arma until Null.
Till
He's one
Nil
of the surveillance.
threatened, till Nil threatened to literally embarrass Alex so bad that he would never get a girlfriend in his life ever again.
Yeah, no. Okay,
Um,
okay. Important information. Very simply, B is Alex's ex. I don't understand how Alex be getting any pussy in his life. He's a real bitch.
Yeah,
Uh,
she probably left him because of that mask fetish.
yeah, okay, okay. This is an inside joke between me and Fox, but he
It's
does a lot of like.
canon. No, no, it's canon. The
It's
issue
not
is it's
canon.
actually
no, that's
no,
canon.
it's canon.
It's canon that Alex has some sort of mass fetish because he takes them all.
Specifically when it comes from a dead person.
Ha!
That's
Yeah,
the worst part.
Okay, so throughout this, Alex has been collecting a lot of masks, somewhat religiously, you could say, but um. The inside joke is that he was doing a lot of mask play and he was bringing that into the bedroom a lot and it was getting on B's nerves. So that's
It's
why she
canon
left.
now, though.
It's not canon.
No, it is canon. He
I don't say
literally.
those are my characters. It's not canon
Oh
unless
man, I
I
thought you
say,
said
I say it is canon.
it's canon. Oh no.
I literally say it's canon. It's canon because those are my characters. You can't try to make something canon that's with my characters, but I say it's canon.
I'm pretty
So,
sure I already ran that by you a while ago, didn't I?
Oh
okay,
no, I remember.
so
I remember.
fast forward back to the interesting. So Sam no Arma takes Sam back to her apartment. Uh, because down with the sickness, you ain't want to be out and about much. After sitting about for a bit, watching TV and whatnot. Sam goes to bed, but then
She brings. Oh
then
yeah, this is where.
yes, this is where it gets interesting. Everyone, bust out your lubricants.
What? No.
Yes. We can't say this. We can't say. So we might as well say lubricant. Yeah,
Sir,
that's literally
stop
that. All
saying
that is
it.
just gonna be bleep.
That was all bleeps. So Sam calls Armor into her room.
Mm.
Armor
This is
walks in.
definitely where the fun begins, and it scares me. It physically harms me. Mentally also.
uh,
I think Alex also. Did Alex give up on the oddities? But at this point,
uh,
No, it's
because I know
later.
that. Okay.
okay, so Armor sits down
It's
and
I think it's like after the agent man. You know
um,
who I'm talking about, right?
Anguisse. Wait, no. The yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I know who you're talking about though.
The guy who kinda.
Yeah. Let's not explain him until we get to that.
microwave. Beep beep beep.
Beep 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 beep.
I get okay. Sorry. Nobody would understand this, but I think he probably could have won if. Well, he can win later, but like at that time, he wasn't as strong as he will be later because reasons that will be explained, which were
Wait, what?
already explained.
Ba-da-bum-ba-bum,
What?
bum, bum,
That wasn't even the man's full power.
da-na, da-na-dun.
Wait. Oh shit.
Oh wait,
Okay,
where
we
were we?
can't talk about this. Okay, where were we?
Okay,
Yeah, where
where
were
were we?
we? Um,
Get back.
We were talking about Sam and Armin.
Shh. I'm getting back to this. So Alma sits down, and Sam puts out her hand. Alma grabs her hand. After a brief second of hand holding, uh, wholesome top tens, I believe.
can't wait to talk about the hangout session with the boys.
Wait, didn't that happen next chapter?
Yeah, I can't believe frickin' he was more was actually liked more than Arma. Probably because he's more normal. If
This
I'm
is we
I'm
will
still
cover this
okay.
we'll
later.
cover
We'll
this
cover this
later.
when we finish that
Okay.
chapter.
So after a brief second of of Sam holding Arma's hand, Sam pulls Arma into her bed.
Don't worry, it's not a
It's-
it's not a scene.
It is.
so
But
after some brief snuggling and canoodling, Sam looks up at Arma and says the best thing ever. I love you. Gives him a kiss and then more hugging and fall asleep.
then pain.
That
This
honestly,
is
that's
where the
cute.
pain
I
begins.
really. Oh wait, no. This is where we are introduced to the soldiers that actually being
So
spying
yeah,
on the.
Yeah, they're
yes.
cringe
Yes,
and
Again, surveillance. More shit. They are. So yes.
but now the soldiers are actually have a sitcom sort of.
Yeah. They're watching the sitcom of Sam and Dharma.
Yep.
And they were excited to finally see something like this happen.
spoiler,
Yes.
if the show literally kills you.
Well, we don't talk about that yet. Don't spoil. Fuck! Get your head in the game.
Nah.
We can't talk about spoilers yet, Fox. We're not.
Okay, so nothing exciting really happens after this, right? Next day, more yada yada happens. We are entailed to the fact that Armor is now building a little castle in hell. Wait,
Wait.
when did we meet Armor's dad? Armor's dad. When did we meet
In the
him?
We met him in chat.
That was in
at the
the
end of the
last chapter.
training sequence, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the end of the training sequence,
And
Okay,
And
also he and then
we
he,
meet him like when
okay, so
Arma before Arma went to go meet the so
mistress or
like
whatever.
before
mistress.
he got before he got tried to get the Grim Reaper to kill the mistress, his father
Which
came
didn't work.
over. Yeah, it
Like,
didn't
yo,
work
Yeah, which
because
didn't
the
work.
plot, literally, that's the only reason.
yeah, just to say that his father exists.
His
Okay,
father is literally Satan himself.
well,
Yeah,
this
apparently Lucifer and Satan are two separate beings.
again,
That's
something.
how it is in literally a lot of different things.
Something flater, something flater, something flater. Yeah, no.
Later.
Grandiose, shit to extend the longevity of the chapter because, but it's not important anyway. It's just filler. Okay, that is the end of chapter 3.
Oh yeah, Alex quit the oddities for a short while, I think,
Or
He
because
posted some
that's where
mad
that's
cringe.
he wishes to. He wishes he could, but he is
The
now
the
yeah.
plot.
legally bound to the oddities by the fact that he has been written into the story.
Yep, and
Oh yeah,
Alright!
the plot will never
literally
let him go.
no, literally the plot fucking arrived at his girlfriend's door and took him back to the labs. It was that we'll explain that later. Don't worry,
Yeah,
don't
the
worry.
plot of the actual character. It's very epic.
The plot is
We
not. To say he's an actual
we
character is a little odd because the plot is no character in particular. It's I like to think of it as just like the agents from the Matrix. If they see if any civilian sees you, the agent will the plot will become you will temporarily become you and then do whatever shit he needs to do.
well yeah, but now I have
Hey,
this
hi,
entire
Grid.
fucking high crew thing and
he has
yeah,
the
it's too
nerd
late.
haircut.
Mm.
Nerd haircut, nerd haircut, nerd haircut.
Nerd haircut, no haircut. Okay,
I bet there will probably be different things, but
so
yeah.
the title. Maybe we're finally getting to the topic of today's episode being the title, Caden X Ground versus Rule 34.
Okay,
So,
Which
first
hurts
of all,
me.
we need to read it. We need to read. We
no,
need to read.
we don't read that. We will save that for about the last.
Okay,
Okay.
that'll
So
be the outro, I guess.
No, not the outro. It'll be the last thing, then the outro. So
Oh, okay.
so I have been sort of
posting
trying.
cringe on Twitter.com.
I might make it.
Twitter.com.
If any
Twitter.com
person who
is
listens
cringe.
to this thinks I, Aussie, aka Caden6CG, should make a Twitter, I might make a Twitter. But keep in mind, I'll probably try to get cancelled. So
Bro,
I
if I ever become
I've
famous, I'm gonna be one of those like very controversial YouTubers that keeps
I've been
getting cancelled.
yeah. So I've
Okay.
been working on I've been writing down concepts for a Friday Night Funkin' mod.
Oh yeah.
What I've titled the Musically Strange Oddities because
Yeah.
funny. Uh,
And I've given some ideas to fuel the
yeah,
fire.
yeah. Okay, so
About
we
to bring
have at least
some mad
three.
cringe.
We have at least 3 weeks in terms of in terms of storyline. Week 1. So BF and GF are casually walking along when enter the scene Caden. Caden notices BF and GF and goes like, "Yo, is that the boyfriend dude? Hold on, give me a moment." He pulls out his phone and calls ground. This is a
Calls 911.
this cues the first song I have titled "Get Over Here." It's literally just Caden yelling at the phone, telling ground to get over here. So then after this, a brief bit of chatter and the first official song, not the funny song. The first song for Caden is sung, titled "Untuned."
Can't wait
So
for Arma to appear and start singing faster than Eminem in Rap God.
Wow, how
No, he appears in week 2.
many beats per minute was that though? Okay, so
Rap
after
god, rap
this,
god.
Caden is annoyed at the failure, and wonders where Ground is. The screen pans over to Ground walking away, but is caught by a stretchy arm of Caden. Is it? And so Caden gives Ground the mic and tells him he's going to fight BF he gets a while he gets a drink. He leaves, and the second song Off Key plays, sung by
Yeah.
Ground.
Hold up. Yep.
Yep.
After this, Caden returns. Did you win? No, fuck. Okay, fine. And then the final song plays, unrehearsed. After
Yep.
this, they finally defeat is a unrehearsed is a duet song of Caden with Caden and Ozzy.
And yeah, it's kind of like
Finally,
spooky.
yeah, defeat is admitted, and the two leaving behind a business card titled Hayden's Biotech.
So wait, this is gonna be like have animated cutscenes.
Maybe not necessarily animated cutscenes, maybe not fully, like almost sort of witty level, but with voice acting.
Epic.
Yeah.
Have not seen the witty mods, sadly.
Have, oh,
Just fucking.
have you seen Verse Tabby?
Sounds familiar. One second. What?
Uh,
Oh my!
it's a fucking goat, man.
Yeah,
Uh,
go ahead.
so yeah. So, week 2.
We have so I think you first fight Hayden's.
No.
No, you fight Sam first.
Okay, so let me go over the story. So, BF and GF arrive at the labs at the address on the business card. They walk in and enter a room where they find Samantha. After a brief questioning of why they are here, the first song, hip bop, because haha funny. Yeah.
I think
So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think out of the entire group, Arma would be the best at beatboxing because he doesn't have a mouth and
He-
that'd just be funny.
she criticizes me for being egocentric. So
Also, yeah.
enter Hayden's, wondering what the shit is going on here.
Oh no.
I scream at the top of my lungs, "What's going on?" And I
What
say,
the fuck is going on?
Pain is going on. That's what.
so after some more or dialogue, the next song, "Proven Thesis," is played. Finally, some more dialogue, and then enters Armor. After a little bit of back and forth, Armor decides, sure, I'll help get them out, and the so yay, Fox, congratulations, one of your characters is in this.
That's it though. That's all. That's all the characters.
And so Armor's song "Void of Hunger" is played.
Oh, that's actually perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah, Void of Hunger
finally,
is here, and then
defeat is once again admitted, and Hayden says, "Okay, come into the meeting room. What the fuck do you want?" And after some back and forth, or some questions are asked, like, so no, I'm not going to clone a homeless person. No, yeah, I've seen scarier things in in reality 243, Miss Dearest.
yeah, because she says that she's gonna
She
send your father.
she threatens to get Daddy Dearest on his back. He finally ends off with, "You can go find Adam. He'll give more shits. He's in Nevada. He's doing field studies in Nevada." So
On
this
a
Wow.
does
on a certain
So this will fall into this will somewhat this will take place this would take place after the tricky mod.
Somehow
Somehow
BF survived,
uh,
and because in the tricky mod, the boyfriend died.
no, he didn't die. He just passed out.
Oh,
Are you serious?
What is
I
this?
thought he died.
You thought he died?
Gotta
Yeah.
turn off my sound. What's this? One second, I need to find out what the tricky mod is.
God,
You don't know
are
what the
you
tricky mod
not
is?
immersed in any of this? God. I am.
Okay.
I want to abuse you. I want to
Okay.
do a bad thing. I'm gonna go buy milk.
You know what? I'm gonna go. Okay, come here, Fox. I got a knife. I got a knife. I need to put in your jaw. Just a
I
sec.
have a gun to put up your.
I have a knife to put up your jaw. I need to make you smile.
I have a gun to put up your ass.
How about I
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Anyways.
finally, week 3. So BF and GF show up to Nevada. They at first find the downgraded Creedman bot. Who and at first he's like, no, Adam ain't here. And after a rap battle, the Creedman spills the beans. Yeah, no, he was a shit liar anyway. So they find Adam. Wait, okay. The first song was called "Screws Loose."
Yep.
So,
And the second. Okay. Then the second song.
God, now I'm gonna pull up the DM.
I already know on the DM.
You've got it.
So.
Okay, so, they
And
find
I
Adam
actually have nothing
and
to do with this, just so you know. I don't know what's going
yeah,
on.
Fox isn't involved in this. Sorry, mate.
They didn't talk to
So,
me at all. This is so sad.
yeah, yeah. Feel betrayed, you fucking bitch.
No,
Okay.
you.
And
Just be happy I involved your characters.
Adam at first refuses to tell his purposes there. However, after another rap battle, he talks about how he is studying the improbability.
The
You
second
kids
Guess
are
what?
song.
mad cringe.
So
That's
that
what he's
song was
doing.
called what?
Okay, so the second song is called "Fake Sanity."
Yeah.
Bro, that's
So
edgy as frick.
Well, that's the thing. Adam fakes his sanity.
Still
fake.
pretty edgy.
Okay, yeah. Skipping the comment on Edge. So uh, so now we've got a little case. So the improbability could be doing something here, but Adams is about to lose his bananas as his eyes turn red, and now we have an Adam that is wanting to kill GF because of
Mad cringe.
being the daughter of Mr. Dearest.
Yeah. So basically, the third song is called "Homicidal Intent."
Yes, very very simple. So after this back and forth, and some yelling, Adam is cut off by the improbable appearance of Fantasy, who at this time is dead. Keep in mind, none of the events of this mod are canon. Finally, so the final song, Ground,
Is called "Fallen Beast."
Fallen. Was it Fallen Beast or was it Fallen Lord? Was it Fallen Ruler?
It's "Fallen Beast."
Are
I
you
don't know why.
sure? No,
It was you.
we
It
had
could. You said it.
versions. I had two different versions there. Like the
Yeah, I
first
said
one was
"Fallen
Fallen.
Beast."
I swear I had another one.
Oh, okay. So some song specifics. Adam changes through the voices
Oh no,
of
okay,
everyone.
okay. So I think what's better is Fallen Master
Okay, Fallen Master.
because I don't know. Master of Puppets was sitting in the back of my head.
Um.
Obey your master, master. So yes, after this, Adam finally calms down, and they begin discussing their little pickle, and this is
Yeah.
where the story ends. Okay.
So far.
Okay. So, Rule 34.
Okay, first of all, I think we might need to read the
We
fanfiction
want to
first.
read
I
the
don't know.
fan fiction. So yeah. Okay, for one, a problem I'm sensing if I were to make this mod, if I can. I'm going to end up logging on to something one day and finding Caden X Ground fan art.
I
I'm
really
scared.
don't think so, but okay.
Well, but the thing is,
Be
people ship.
surprised, Fox. You'll be surprised.
Yeah, I know, sorry, your characters are too ugly.
Fuck you.
Frick
That is a
you.
thing. That is actually a thing that could happen. Is a human character being shipped with a Sonic OC.
It's very
Don't even
unlikely, though. I just have to say,
Ground,
very unlikely.
Ground is more human, not exactly human. It's like a subhuman type thing.
I'm just giving out my statement. It's very unlikely, but you guys can continue this topic.
Okay. Also, let's hope in week 2 we see Sam X Armor and not Sam X Hayden's.
I'm scared.
Pain.
Okay. Oh yeah, so we should probably wait. Should we talk about Adam's horny allergy?
You can
Just so
talk.
then we can make sure that because this is the Rule 34 section, and
Rule 34 simply his body cannot does not react well to hormones. It's purely mental, but he goes on a fucking fit almost.
Yeah, he's
He has a
just
yeah,
stupid, honestly.
it's not stupid. It's just that his body can't produce its own, so it's not used to it.
My man
uh
really needs a doctor.
meanwhile
Well,
And a
he had
doctor
doctors.
on
with a
He had
site.
doctors.
PhD, he out here with a PhD needing a doctor. No,
Sorry,
it's
which
fine.
one needs a doctor, Adam? Was it?
Yeah, both because he has a fucking voices in his head and he has a horny allergy.
Arma could probably act the therapist. Arma, the
So high
therapist.
constant.
You think Arma's any better? He's an egocentric prick.
I mean,
He's an
yeah.
egocentric prick.
Well, yeah.
Uh,
Still, it's
this is
more his
this is
mother's
where rule of
fault.
everything
Still,
comes in. And I have a wonderful wife. I have a powerful job. She
you just have
criticizes
to
me
say
for being
that is his
egocentric.
mother's fault.
Yeah, that could be his mother's fault.
Actually, literally every single god's fault
God,
in that one.
yeah.
Because they posted some mad cringe.
Posted some mad cringe that I gave his ego. No.
That's
Nah, they
definitely
were
not what
like,
happened.
yeah, no, all you're good
He was
for
born
is
into rule.
destroying
He was
stuff.
born into royalty. He's egocentric because he was born into royalty.
Nah, he was.
Come from two
Nah.
long lines of royalty.
Literally, actually, two long lines he was born into.
Let's
Nothing can
not
cause
get
someone to be egocentric.
here.
Nothing but like ego itself can make someone egocentric.
I mean, if someone
Because
tells
honestly,
you
I
you're
would
gonna
much rather
destroy the
prefer.
world,
I'd much rather prefer the people shipping characters that that actually have a relationship. If I mean, I'm fun.
Yeah.
I'd be happy to do a funny ha ha. Yeah, totally. Ground and Aussie are Ground and Caden are in a gay relationship somewhat. I'd be happy to do that for the funny ha's, similar to like the
Yeah.
Pico and boyfriend shit. But
what?
That was confirmed canon.
yeah, that was confirmed canon. So all these pussies out here like it's not confirmed, it's not canon. Stop doing it like that. Me. So it's
Confirmed.
not right. Me. Yeah, shut the fuck
Yeah,
up.
people these days people can't be gay,
But
or
God,
else you get canceled.
no, you
No,
can't be
don't take
straight.
that out of context. Don't take that out of context.
Oh
If
no.
you're straight, you'll be canceled, you dickhead.
Yeah, it's the
Bet,
opposite way.
you know what, Bet, I'm gonna go to my TikTok profile. I'm gonna change my bio to, uh, I'm a straight white male, super straight white male. Sue me.
No, not super straight. Okay, what was the topics
But
we were
like
gonna
you're the
cover in this
opposite.
freaking
That's a lie.
podcast?
We're talking about okay, we're supposed to be talking about Rule 34 here. Anyone else got some stances on it?
No, I
I'm
honestly do
scared.
not care.
I'm scared of Rule 34.
You're scared of Rule 34. Well, I've done my delving in the internet.
Honestly, I don't care at
People
all.
are just you people are disgusting. This is just me looking at the camera, the non-existent camera. You people disgust me. Um, maybe I'll just make a specific frame for the thumbnail for Fox. So like when I say that, my character will literally turn and face the camera.
Yeah, but like, no.
You know,
Fox is a lazy ass.
lazy donkey.
You make me do everything, okay?
Oh well,
Please.
mister, you've got the fancy knowledge and everything.
You know what? You know what? We need to make this more funny. We have to add more beeps. So there we go. There we go. We got all the
Speaking
funny.
of-
We got the funny. Let's go.
Why have you done this to
Fox
me?
is crying.
So I, in my deep wisdom, decided it was one day to sit down and write a fan fiction. My first ever one.
Okay.
You guys are literally gonna make me have to do what I did with the last one.
Except now with sex.
Yeah.
Good
you're gonna
morning,
you're gonna make me-
Odie-chan.
you're gonna make
Okay,
me
I
have
think
to
I've got my fan fiction reading voice
You
ready.
guys are
every
gonna
ep-
make me stay up all night
reading
freaking
fan
editing that.
I'm reading fan fiction ground.
I'm sorry, Fox, but we had to add more funny.
You
We have to add
posted
more
mad
funny.
cringe though.
That's not mad cringe. That's funny.
It mad cringe to the one who has to do
And
the
also,
work.
Aussie was the one who started it.
Ozzy,
Turns
you
out
posted
Chan-
some mad cringe.
You calling me cringe ass? I'm a boomer.
Anyway, that's a
Nice.
joke. It's actually gonna be pretty easy because you said that all in like just
like,
a
one
segment. I just
line.
have to bleep that entire
Yeah.
segment out.
Yeah, it's actually really easy.
I just
the
wanted
segment
to make a
sex,
joke
but
because
it's
I'm
chanting sex.
lazy.
Fuck, I dropped the dip.
Okay.
No, how
Okay,
could
let
you?
me get into my fan fiction reading voice.
How could you do this, Ozzy?
I'm reading the
No, I thought we were both reading the fan fiction. Like we were gonna read sections.
Okay, we'll go line by line. When you reach
Okay.
full stop,
Anyway,
you stop.
I'm gonna
Let
go
me get into
AFK.
my fan fiction reading voice. Hello, Oni-chan.
Okay, maybe not. Good. Okay. I'll be.
Do I need to
Okay,
do a fanboy voice instead?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna just mute
Sit back and enjoy the show. You
Yeah,
don't
I'm
need
gonna
to mute.
bleep out this entire thing.
No.
Let the fans hear what they need.
Okay,
Yeah, because
okay,
you're
and
already
read it.
bleeping.
Okay, so things I must make worth note of. This is taking place back in chapter 3. During that kiss scene with Sam and Ahama. Okay.
Yeah. Okay,
And
so
also- I'll
Aussie reads the
I'll-
first line.
I'll begin. An alternate turn of events. Sam finally kisses Ahama, but she desires more.
Whether it be through sick delirium or lost in the moment, she was ready to do it. She started feeling about for Arma's cock.
She finds it and stops for a moment, realizing how big it was. She opened the fly of his pants and is met with awe as she feels upon Arma's penis.
She then stops kissing him and takes off her pants and panties. She looks it down upon the massive cock, mouth and pussy watering with anticipation.
She gets on top of Arma, rubbing herself against him. She looks him in the eyes and gives him another kiss on the lips.
She then repositions herself, and she then repositions and prepares to insert the cock inside of her.
You're gonna get
She
a
hesitates
strike.
for a moment before lowering herself onto him.
She stops for a moment, feeling Arma's penis inside her. She then begins moving, the feeling running all throughout her body.
She kept moving, the sensations moving throughout her body. Suddenly, her legs give out, and she is forced to stop. She falls onto Arma, wore out from the moving.
God, part of me hates the
I'm
Please
sorry, I'm
just
reading it.
read and get this over with.
Come on, you can do it, Aussie, you can do it.
Do it all.
Arma,
Stop this right here.
Arma grabs Sam's hands. Sam looking into Arma's eyes, and wait, what? Okay, fine. No, fuck. Arma finally decides to make a move, turning Sam over, going atop her. He pulls up Sam's shirt, revealing a small pair of breasts. Sam quickly hides her body in her jacket.
Arma grabs Sam's hands. Sam looks into Arma's eyes and eases her body. She gives a nod, and Arma puts her hand to both sides of her and begins moving.
Two continue for a while before they finally finish, and Sam embraces Arma. Sam says, "I love you," before kissing Arma. They then fall asleep.
It's like you two don't even know the character. Starts crying.
I had to sit and write this. This is
Okay.
why I wanted to read it out, just so I could get all the timing right. But
Well,
But
it's
I thought
time
I
to
did a
end,
pretty good job.
and so the ending is
You-
in
Wait.
3, 2, 1, bye.
No! Damn it.
I did
Did you
actually
see
end
Damn
it,
it.
yeah.
fucking hell!
Okay,
Fuck
now I
you.
did it.
We're gonna-
5,
I was
4,
gonna.
we'll do it in
3, 2, 1, ended.
Fuck
You
you.
guys to do a recording of an outro. Are you trolling? Please tell me you're trolling.
I am still on.
Oh, thank
Good,
God.
good.
Okay. So,
How far have we got? What are we at? What time are we at?
1 hour,
I'd say
21 minutes.
Well, I think
okay, we
can
still have
start.
9 minutes left.
Well,
we
I
still have
think
9
we
minutes.
can. I think we
Let's just
can.
end it now.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
okay.
Well,
Okay.
okay,
So I
let's.
thank you all for once again coming and listening to this chaotic natured podcast. We
Hope you
hope.
have fun and have that fan fiction flowing through your head throughout the evening.
We hope that maybe this time
I have
our
freaking
organization may
phasmophobia
not
stream
confuzzle
after
you
this.
as much.
Yeah.
Please make sure you are following on Spotify, SoundCloud, YouTube, all the yada yadas. We may end up starting up the 0.5 episodes, which will be platform exclusive. So far we're only still in the talks, but we may begin in sometime maybe later next week or the week after. We
Hopefully.
did not manage to release record an episode last week as people were busy, but
Yeah.
we are all on holidays now, so we may be able to get out some more episodes to really get this boat on the roll. I thank you all for coming down and listening to this horrific nightmare, and I hope you can all enjoy the rest of your day. Yeah.
Okay, bye, Oni-chan.
See you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.